Alright, what is going on, everybody? It is Tristan, and today I'm back with another screen recording another video in advance for my beach trip that I'm on right now, probably. That's what I'm doing, and I'm just recording some videos in advance just to get them out there. But today, as you guys can see, I got my Instagrams in the screen, all that. You can check them out down below. But we're going to be here to discuss the Jordan 1 Hyper Royal, that sneaker investment, and kind of why it hasn't been making maybe a lot of progress, what's going on with it, what's the deal with it, what is happening. And yeah, just kind of here to explain it and break it down on maybe why it hasn't risen as much as it should yet, and kind of maybe comparing it to its other models in the past and kind of seeing how long those ones took to go up, stuff like that. So if you guys want more content like this, more sneaker investment videos, feel free to subscribe and like down below. I'd really appreciate it. Again, goal in this video, I'm gonna make 200 likes. So I mean, something simple, but if we could hit it again, I make your boy's day. Something as simple as that definitely could make my day for sure. Because again, dropping a like helps the channel get out there more. So I'd really appreciate that. And I got you all with the 50K giveaway. I'm always trying to give back, something like that. I'm pretty sure I did one at 40K or 35K, something like that. So it's been a pretty long time, or maybe 30K. So I mean, it's been a while. So I'm trying to do another one, a good one. So just stay tuned for that. And yeah, you guys already said I'd use all that down below in the description. You want to check them out, then feel free. But let's get into discussing the Jordan 1 OG Hyper Roll right here. So first things first, the brother, the sister to the Jordan 1 Turbo Green, whatever you want to say, the close relative, the long lost brother, whatever you want to call it. I mean, it looks pretty much the exact same with that suede pattern. We all know that. I mean, look, if we go back to the Turbo Green right here, I mean, you can't tell me it doesn't look like it. You can't tell me that. No, I mean, like, you know what I mean? It's very directly related. But kind of reeling back in, the Hyper Roll, if you look at what the market is for it right now, it has been constantly dropping, but it's right now kind of settled around 350. I remember I told someone they were wrong, that the market was going to settle around 350. And talk about being dead accurate. I was dead wrong, and they were dead accurate. I remember reading that comment and being like, maybe they'll drop down like 370, 380, but little did I know about the store restocks, man. I was not informed about those properly. And yeah, they dropped plenty of pairs in stores several times, like a restock. And look at where they are directly at right now, 350. So yeah, I took an L on that one, and someone was completely right. I can't find the comments. It's probably like 1,000 comments back right now, but yeah, like that is, shout out that person. I appreciate you, because you were 100% correct. If you comment again, I'll know it's you. But yeah, kind of seeing this one, really in looking at it, I mean, it's pretty much flat right now, but this is a good sign knowing that it just, I mean, look at every single, it's pretty much doing the exact same thing as all these little, I guess, rises or little stages, you want to say. So like here's before the first restock, you can see he was doing that little slow rise or whatever. Second restock, same thing. Third restock, same thing. And it's not rising as much, really. It's just kind of staying at the prices that it's at right now. And some sizes are obviously going from different prices. Like the bigger sizes are going for more, while some of those smaller sizes, like pretty much after 10.5, you start seeing a rise in the prices of sizing. But again, I wouldn't be too concerned about the price of this shoe right now. If you bought it for $400, you bought it for $400, more than that, whatever it is, I wouldn't be too concerned right now, because this is a shoe that is going to take a while to rise. It's only been like 3 months since it released. It released April 17th. Today is June 23rd, so it's been like 2 months pretty much, if I'm right. April, yeah, so May, June. Yeah, I mean, it's only been 2 months. It really has not been a lot of time for this sneaker investment. And if you want to compare it to the Jordan 1 Turbo Green, which is an amazing sneaker investment in most people's book, I mean, it is. The evidence speaks for itself. This shoe took about 6 months to really start making any progress. It really took until about early, late July, early August, maybe even September to start really making any progress. Like if you go look at October for the shoe, even look, the shoe has only risen, what, $20? I mean, it took pretty much like until December, Christmas. As I say, I'm holding most of my sneaker investments until Christmas, the golden time to make some money on shoes. But again, I probably will just wait, you know what I mean? Seeing what happens after Christmas until the next summer. But I mean, yeah, shoes always rise around Christmas, always. And yeah, the Hyper Royal was an example of a shoe that took a while to rise, but if you held on to the money, you held on to the money. I didn't hold on to the money. I sold my pair as it was used. That is probably one of my biggest regrets selling. That was such a clean pair of Jordan 1s to have, pretty much matched with any outfit. I mean, that was back in the day when I needed the money for college. Nowadays, never would be in that situation. Never would put myself in that situation. I would never let myself sell that shoe. But of course, I'm gonna try and get a pair for the personal collection of Hyper Royals, and I'll probably go back and try and find a good pair of used turbos that are legit. I just want to, kind of get that set again. That'd be super fire. Or not again. I've never had that set, but that would be dope. But kind of talking about the sneaker investment again. I mean, knowing that most sneaker investments take 6 months to rise, and this one's been only out for about 2, or as I've said, 3 to 6 months to rise. And again, this one hasn't even been out for 3 to 6 months. I mean, yeah, it hasn't. It's not in the time frame to rise yet. You know what I mean? We've had all these restocks. We've had pairs coming out. People still selling them for the low. I mean, kind of understanding and knowing all that. Yeah, we're not gonna get any pairs rising right now. We shouldn't see any pairs rising right now. I mean, if you even go look at like a size 11.5, my favorite golden size to judge if a shoe is kind of rising right now. I mean, it's just kind of holding out right now. You know what I mean? It's look, drop, pulled out. And then after this recent restock, I guess in the 11.5, it doesn't look like it's really dropped, which I guess this is a good sign considering that it hasn't looked like it's really dropped after, or maybe only $10 after the last restock in an 11.5. So maybe this one will rise a bit quicker than the Turbo Green. I do think it is more hyped than the Turbo Green. I don't know why I just clicked back, but yeah, I do think that this shoe is more hyped than the Turbo Green. I do think that. I think there's more people kind of there for it. I mean, at first, the Turbo Greens were going for like under $200, close to retail. I got my pair for $180 used at a sneaker event. I mean, it just wasn't hyped. It was not hyped at all. Nobody wanted it. So kind of considering that, these have already, like, I think as many sales, if not more sales than the Turbo Green pair. So kind of knowing that, it's a good hold. Just keep holding it. Please be patient. That's my best advice to you. And yeah, again, take it into account. The average shoe investment, or the average good shoe investment, does not rise immediately. I mean, a great sneaker investment will start rising immediately, but the average shoe investment could take like 3 to 6 months to really start showing any progress or really start rising like that. So just understand that. After those 3 to 6 months, you see a slow rise in it, it's kind of still going up, just slowly, then hold it. Just wait. That's my best advice. And that's why I think about these ones. I still think it's a $450, $500 plus shoe. I think it's just like the Turbo Greens. I think people like them just as much. I've seen them in hand, man. Like, here's my in-hand pair, man, my 10.5. Still waiting on a 9.5 from Barstool Kicks. They need to ship my stuff, no lie. I don't know where those are at. I'm not trying to throw shade, but it's been an excessive amount of time. Once I get that pair, I will never order from them again. Honest answer to everything. But yeah, looking at that, suede, too clean on these also. Just look at them in hand, man. I mean, this is going to be a valuable shoe in the future. Quality is good. I mean, they're just like any other Jordan 1. I'd say they're comfortable. So yeah, understanding that. Clean pair. And yeah, I got my pair from Sneakers right here, or I bought them off somebody that got them from Sneakers. So yeah, that's really all I need to say. Checking up on the Jordan 1 Hyper Royal, my thoughts on them. So we'll just kind of hop into the outro right now. So if you guys want to see right here, we got my Instagrams again. All those are in the description. If you want to check them out down below, then feel free. Those will be there. And also, don't forget to subscribe and like for more content like this. The goal in this video, as I said at the start, was 200 likes. So if we could hit that, that'd be dope. But if we don't, it's not really the end of the world. It just helps the channel get out there more, so we can have more people seeing the channel. And don't forget that giveaway's at 50K. So if you want that, just stay tuned for it. And yeah, I think that's everything I really need to mention and say on the screen recording. Just really stay tuned for the Hyper Royals. Stay tuned for all that. That's very important. And I really think that's everything I need to mention. So I'm Tristan. Thank you all for watching. And hopefully I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.